And welcome again, dear friends, to the Friday edition of Fresh Bread. Well, here it is, the end of the work week Friday, January 21st, 2022. Again, the month seems to just fly right by. They just go by quicker and quicker, it seems. But I wanted to share with you again today from the lectionary readings for today. And again, this is Reverend Phil Anderson here, pastor of Oakland United Methodist Church and Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church right here in the capital city of Topeka, Kansas. We're going to look today at Romans 12, 1-8. So here we go from the message. So here's what I want you to do. God helping you. Take your everyday ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, and walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize that what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you. I'm speaking to you out of deep gratitude for all that God has given me, and especially as I have responsibilities in relation to you. Living then, as every one of you does, in pure grace, it's important that you not misinterpret yourselves as people who are bringing this goodness to God. No, God brings it all to you. The only accurate way to understand ourselves is by what God is and by what He does for us, not by what we are and what we do for Him. In this way, we are like the various parts of a human body. Each part gets its meaning from the body as a whole, not the other way around. The body we're talking about is Christ's body of the chosen people. Each of us finds our meaning and functions as a part of His body. But as a chopped off finger or cut off toe, we wouldn't amount to much, would we? So since we find ourselves fashioned into these excellently formed and marvelously fine functioning parts, and marvelously functioning parts in Christ's body, let's just go ahead and be what we were made to be without enviously or pridefully comparing ourselves with each other or trying to be something we aren't. If you preach, just preach God's message, nothing else. If you help, just help. Don't take over. If you teach, stick to your teaching. If you give encouraging guidance, be careful you don't get busy. If you're put in charge, don't manipulate. If you're called to give aid to people in distress, keep your eyes open and be quick to respond. If you work with a disadvantage, don't let yourself get irritated with them or depressed by them. Keep a smile on your face. Love from the center of who you are. Don't fake it. Run for dear life from evil. Hold on for dear life to good. Be good friends who love deeply. Practice playing second fiddle. Don't burn out. Keep yourselves fueled in the flame. Be servants of the Master, cheerfully expectant. Don't quit in hard times. Pray all the harder. Help needy Christians. Be inventive in hospitality. Well, that kind of tells you what this is about, and it's how we live our lives, isn't it? As a Christian, we need to express our faith in very tangible ways. And don't try to run the show. Christ came as a servant. We need to be servants. We need to always put others first. That's not easy to do because it goes against our human nature. We're always looking out for number one, aren't we? But Christ wants us to put other people first. He showed us how to do that. Just read about Christ, get to know Christ. He'll show you the greatest among you shall be a servant. So that's what we want to do. We want to be a servant so that we can bring honor and glory to Christ. Friends, thanks again for being with me today. We'll be back tomorrow for the weekend edition of Fresh Bread. Until then, may God richly bless you is my prayer. Do have a great Friday.